Hi, welcome to exceltrust.com. Today we are going to learn how to remove line breaks. A friend of mine was getting married and his father gave me a call suddenly out one day and sent me a file full of addresses. Now these were the addresses that needed to be printed on the invitation cards, on the wedding invitation cards. All the addresses he had typed with line breaks. Now what is a line break? First let's see that. So if I type address line 1, if I press Alt enter, I'll be able to put second line below that in the same cell, and below that I can put the location. Again Alt enter, let's say the city. Again Alt enter, let's say the pin code. Now this way I can have line breaks. If I had data like this and I had to remove the line breaks, I would have to manually go ahead and press space or a comma and then delete, and then comma and then delete, and then comma and then delete, and then comma and then delete so many times. Now he had sent me 500 addresses. How do we do this? So I would go to this, I will select my entire list of addresses and press Ctrl H, that's for replace. Now in Ctrl H, what I need to basically replace is, I need to replace a line break with something else. So in find what, I'm going to press Ctrl J, and if you observe, the blinking continues of the cursor, but now it's a very short blink. That's a line break that we have inserted into find what using Ctrl J, and I'm going to replace it with some key. I put a hash key. You can put anything that you want. I put a hash key specifically because in our data there is no hash. If there was, I would have put, let's say, @ or dollar or percentage or something that is not there in the data. And I will say replace all the line breaks with a hash key. That has made 20 replacements. Now let's close this and let's expand this and see what has happened really. If you observe, the line breaks are gone, but now there are hash keys everywhere instead of the line break. Now we want to separate this out, right? So I'm again going to select the entire column with Control space, data tab, and I'm going to click on text to columns. In that I'm going to click on delimited and press next. Now my data is not separated by tabs or space or comma or semicolon. No, it is separated by a hash key. That's why I put that in the other option. If you tick on space as well, you will see that a preview is not correct because it's splitting the data in very different ways. So I don't want to split the data on every space. So I'll keep on hash and I'll press finish. And now my data is split. So this is my address line 1, this is my address line 2, and this is my state and pin code. If I further want to split this column as well, the state and the pin code, I can select and I can say text to columns, delimited, split this on every space and finish. So now we have our state separated and also our pin code separated. Perfect. Now what we need to do is format these headers correctly. So I'm going to make all of them as bold and center align them. At the same time I'm going to press Ctrl A to select all the data. Alt O C A, that brings the data column width automatically, and also Alt O R A. Now that's my final data set. It was pretty easy to do this. If you had to do it manually, it would have taken a long time. Thank you for watching.